Just hold the microphone. Just somebody set the clock. 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me entertain you with a familiar tune so we can all loosen up. Not that we're uptight or anything. Thank you for inviting me. We traveled down the road to meet again. Our hearts are true. We are here and we plan to win. So as you host this meeting, inviting everyone to grow. Women, men, we must all believe we can. And I get a chance to film. Thank you for inviting me. Okay, so my name is Cornelia Moss-Oldham, and I'm the CEO of a Positive Vibe Network. My company has created over 139 creative productions since 2012. My network is peaceful. I invite each of you to join me online on YouTube. In 2017, I retired after 27 years of service at Louisville Metro Housing Authority. I'm ready to capture your special event. I'm a one-woman business show, always on the go, seeking artists who glow to put on the show. I search for the positive in the world today. I act, dance, sing because I'm free. It's not that I'm trying to claim I'm Aretha or nothing like that. I show chefs cooking, everyday people celebrating poetry. Authors are also featured on my show, musicians and animals. They show us how to enjoy life on a given day. And I have awareness videos to keep us all informed. The comedy skits are for giggles, no blood or guts. Yay! That's it!
All right, thank you so much, Miss Cornelia. Judges, what did you think? Did you really understand what her business was about? Miss Angelique, what do you think? You take the microphone.
Can you please just state the name of your business and what's the product you're selling and who you're selling it to?
My business is, I'm sorry. My business is Cornelia Moss-Oldham Video Producer. That's what I'm registered as. And the show on YouTube is called Cornelia TV Presents. If you Google my name, Cornelia Oldham, it should pop up. And there's 137 shows for you to view. It's free. I'm not selling anything. I just need hits. But I videotape on the side. You know, weddings, funerals, whatever.
All right, Carl Braisley, the marketing man. What did you think about Miss Cornelia's pitch?
Probably could have started out with just stating what your business is. Starting out, probably should have stated clearly what your business is. I did not get the video part of it or the presentation of the show. I thought you were like someone you hired to come and host parties. So it wasn't to the back part, so that really what your business is about. But a lot of times people want to know immediately what you're doing.
Okay, but see, I do that too. My business is on the go, so if you want me to come and sing at your event, if you want me to bring some videos to watch, because I have programs.
Okay, all right, well, let's go ahead and get to contestant number 2. Thanks so much, Miss Cornelia. Everyone show some love for Miss Cornelia. You have a seat, contestant number 1. Contestant number 2, Leo Flemings. All right, come on down, everyone, show some love for Leo. Is it Leo? Les Flemings. All right, Les, your 2 minutes begin right now.
Okay, my name is Les Flemings, and I am the owner of a child care center. It is called Agape Child Development Center. It is located at 3620 West Broadway. And the reason that I need funding is The situation that we have right now is we had a loan and they ran out of funds, and so we need a few other things in order to get our child care center started. We are pre-income at this moment, but we are believing God that by the end of this second quarter, we'll be up and running. And one of the visions that I have for Agape, there's a lot of abandoned houses that are in West Louisville. And there's one that's right across the street from the child care center. And I would love to purchase that house and renovate it using the funds from the child care center. And I believe that God is on my side.
Short and sweet. Mr. Les, don't go anywhere because we want to hear you get some feedback. Miss Casito, the word agape, as we know, is love. What did you think about Mr. Les's pitch?
Oh, God. I don't know too much about real estate, but I think it's a great idea. Is it working?
Oh, try that one. So this one doesn't work.
Okay. It's a great idea. I mean, to start a daycare. I think you can have a daycare anywhere in the city and be successful. But being around, have kids around all those empty houses, I don't know how exciting it is for kids. But if you're going to renovate a building across the street, I think it's a good idea.
All right. Miss Teresa, what do you think about Les's pitch?
So, right up front, I totally understood what your business is. I
Right.
can totally sense the passion behind it. I'm using the wrong microphone. We should take the wrong microphone.
Yeah, right.
Goodbye, wrong microphone. I got a really clear sense, but then I got a little off track when you started talking about that vacant house across the street. So, might work that in up front to say it's the childcare and it's this other really cool opportunity across the street. Because they're both fabulous ideas and both super needed. Just couldn't get them a little connected, but I get it. I totally get it.
Right.
Thanks.
All right. Les, great job. Thank you so much. You have a seat. All right, contestant number 3, Blair Butler. Miss Blair Butler. Mr. Blair Butler. Thank you so much. All right, contestant number 3.
Thank you. My name is Blair Butler. I am a native of Louisville, Kentucky. I grew up in the West End. I have started a nonprofit for young men who age out of foster care. The property is located at 32nd and Greenwood. The property is owned by me as part of my family. I wanted to put it there so I could create a destination point for the West End. Recently, we were working on, how can I say it? Ways to excite people about it and ways to motivate the young men that we will be getting. And let me digress for a second. There was an article in the paper not too long ago. There are 10,000 young people that are in foster care just in the state of Kentucky. 10,000. And I was reading some other statistics that only 50% of them reunite with their family at the end of their term, sometimes 18 or 19 years. So a lot of these young people need help learning workforce development, independent skill living. I want them to all go to college for 2 or 4 years. We also have programs set up where we will train them in how to buy a home, how to live independently. Now, let me go back to my property. I have contracted, not contracted, I don't want to say that. I'm in a discussion I have an MOA with Earler's Ice Cream. So we will have an ice cream window on the premises. I have an MOA with Sophia Coffee. So we will have fresh coffee in the West End. I have an MOA with, not an MOA, but I'm in discussions with Little Caesars Pizza because of the price point of their pizzas. I think it would work very well for that area. I'm also a retired school science teacher and assistant principal. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, time is up. Mr. Blair Butler, stay right there, Blair. All right, judges. Let me put my timer on. Okay, judges. Ben Ruiz. Ben, what did you think about Blair's pitch? Could you understand his business? Could you understand what he's asking for?
Yes, talk about the right business for the need. There's such a need there that it seems like a no-brainer. You're bound to get success in what you do, and you're very enthusiastic about it. And I think the West End thanks you. You're going to make it. We'll help you any way we can.
Awesome, I love that. Miss Yvonne, what did you think about Blair's pitch, appeal, and his business model?
I loved his purpose. I understood it. I got a little confused as to whether what he was needing money for. Was it the family property? Was he building something? Is there a building there? I needed more information around that. But also, when he threw in those ice cream, coffee, pizza, I didn't know if those are do you need a building for those things? Do you already have a space for those things? I just think you need to, clearly flush those out so someone knows exactly what you need the money for.
All right. Did you want to answer that question real quick? What you need the money real quick? What do you need it for?
I need developmental funds. I've already written a grant where I garnered $340,000 from the city. My first grant writing piece. This is a response to that grant. Okay? And I expect for the young men to rotate through all the businesses so they can become first.
So it'll be for the business, for the so they can have a job. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Blair Butler. And I'm not trying to rush them, but we've got to stay on task, and we've got a couple of other contestants we want to get to and allow everyone to be heard. Mr. George McGill is up next. George. Is George in the building? George? Is he in the bathroom?
Hi everyone. I'm April Hickman, and my business is Wonderfully Marley. Wonderfully Marley is a children's clothing company that I started while living at the Salvation Army. And it is inspired by my daughter, Marley. Ta-da! So, it just represented my decision to choose life for her, to begin to create for her. And so when we're creating our clothes, the young lady, she's bold, she's stylish, she's fun, she is the leader, she stands out, and that's who my daughter is, that's what she represents. So Wonderful Marley speaks to the young lady who is not afraid to be different, and you might find her preparing to go to a ballet recital, but she might be also stumping in mud puddles. We get our children dressed up and they're cute and be like, oh, you can't get dirty. No, let's get dirty. Because that's what clothing are for, right? So they are created and wonderfully fashioned. But we also understand that wonderfully girls are not just made. They are a part of a community. So our business is not just about us. It's about family. It is about building that community. It's about sharing. It's about believing with togetherness, through hope, perseverance, challenges, changes, with joy and with faith. We want to be a part of your journey, and we want you to be a part of us. So we look forward to providing your wonderfully girl with a wonderfully made product, and we look forward to building a community with you, because that's what it's about. She is a girl who inspires to be great in her community. Right now, I'm still currently living at St. Vincent de Paul, so I need a sewing machine. Funding for me would be invested in an industrial sewing machine to just kind of keep up with the demand of the clothing. Also looking into designing my own fabric. Right now we're using pre-made fabric. We like bold statement, and what better way for us to be able to create our own. So looking to get a design studio, and having your wonderfully girl be a part of that. So let her make a picture, send it in, and we'll create it.
All right, we love it. She articulated, and an interesting tidbit about Miss April, she said she had never watched Shark Tank before, and she doesn't get a chance to watch a lot of television, so she's doing this all just from her heart. Yes, okay. Mr. Carl Brazeley, looks like the wheels are turning. You're the marketing guru. What did you think about Miss April's pitch and her vision?
I thought it was very good. Yeah. That was very good. Yeah.
Teresa, I saw you smiling a lot. Teresa, what did you think? You had a big grin on your face.
I just have to say that I love how you wove the name of your business throughout your presentation. So I totally I heard that every single time you said it. It stood out to me like a light went on. And so congratulations on really just pushing the brand and also pushing the concept from start to finish. So this is what my business is about. Repeating that several times during the pitch really makes it stick in my mind. So nice job.
Angelique, you looked like you were really connecting with her. What did you think?
Have you sold any pieces yet?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Absolutely great. Yeah, I thought it was a really good pitch. I know what your company name is, I know what you're selling, and I know who you're selling it to, and more specifically as to who you're selling it to, I know your customer archetype, so thank you.
Great job. Miss April Hickman, everyone. Habari. Hakuna Matata?
Hakuna Matata.
Harambe? Kwanza? I'm here to present G&M Kenyan Coffee. I know 50% or more than that today you drank a cup of coffee. But I know most of you, you don't even know where that coffee is sourced. I come from Kenya. And when you go to Starbucks or other places, you say, I want Kenya AA. I'm the rice sauce. I am, if at all there's any of this title, Chief Advising Officer of the company, and G&M Coffee was founded by my little sister, Gladys Joaquin Murage, G&M Coffee. The product is on Amazon. And I know you're asking why. Because we want to put that coffee to each and everyone's kitchen. We don't have to deal with consignments, we don't have to deal with the vendors. We want anybody, anywhere to be able to consume our coffee. And our logo, you're gonna like it. It is coffee that is so bold, so smooth, until you say Hakuna Matata. The way the company was founded, we were supporting our family. Our mother is 86 years old. Our father is 89 years old. We were stuck with the bills and we needed to know, what do we need to do? So we were buying the green beans and selling to them roasters. Until my sister lost her job and we said, you know what? We process it, we put it in your cup. So from us to your cup, please enjoy the coffee. Hakuna Matata. Miss Elizabeth got so excited. Miss Elizabeth, hold on real quick. Look at this gorgeous magazine cover that she was on Tops Louisville, everyone. Yes, yes, your African sister, Kizito Cookies. Hakuna Matata. Go ahead, Miss Elizabeth. What did you think?
I think that's a fabulous idea. I've known this girl for over 20 years. And she's always in everything. But coffee is very good from Kenya. And I think you do very well with it. And you're already doing well with Amazon.
Awesome. Anybody else want to weigh in and give her some tip, Ben?
I need your coffee. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of Juan Valdez.
All right, Yvonne wants to say, did you want to say something?
Your smile is infectious. If your coffee's any bit as energetic as you are, it's good.
All right. Great job. Thank you so much. Contestant and number 5, Miss Robin Bellamy. Miss Robin Bellamy up next.
This is impromptu.
Come on, Robin, you got it.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Robin Bellamy, a native of Louisville, but a DuPont manual graduate, okay? And I just happened to pop into One West Louisville yesterday at St. Stephen's at my church. So Mr. Fields, where's he at? But anyway, I am the owner of Robin's Nest. I don't know if you've already seen it. I was in a building at 611 West Main. I'm the first black female on the Bourbon District. Okay, bar owner. So now I had a challenge. challenge. I had to come out of that building, so now I'm in a lease acquired at 925 West Main. So when this corridor continues from 9th and Walnut, you're gonna stop at 9th and Main. Okay? But the Robin's Nest is a bourbon bistro. We feature a short appetizer menu, live jazz, live blues, and we're open for rent at events, okay? I have 2,700 square feet about to open April 21st. That's the date we've got for April before Derby. The second phase will be probably July, a total of 5,600 square feet. So being I took a back seat doing at 611, but it might have closed for a reason, for a blessing for 9th of May, okay? But yes, I need some capital too, so I'm gonna sit here and put my pitch in too. Marketing man, I'm gonna see you after this episode. But anyway, I want you all to come out and enjoy it. We're gonna put this back like the old Walnut Street. Live entertainment. I only cover charge on Fridays and Saturdays. It's free. Mondays is Blue Night with Blue Noon beer. Tuesdays is Latin jazz, $3 margaritas. Wednesday is contemporary jazz. Thursdays is bourbon industry night. I do spoken word, comedians, everything. Friday and Saturday is 2 sets. Ron Jones, if you know him, is quartet. He plays my early hour. I did Roy Ayers with my ribbon cutting September 28th. And Insider Louisville has an article on me September 19th, 2018. And I know the cookie lady from baseball. But any questions?
All right, Miss Robin, judges first off, the marketing man, Mr. Carl Brazos, she said she's going to get you afterwards. Go on and give it to her now.
I think it's a great idea. I think you have a huge fan support. I think you need to do several different things, which we'll talk about later, but definitely keep the energy. I thought it was great.
Thank you. Yvonne, I want you to weigh in on this.
How much money do you need?
Minimum 10,000.
Okay. All right. All right, everyone show some love for Robin.
My own money of 20-something plus thousand already.
All right, thank you, Robin.
My name is Reverend Yvonne McCoy, and I am with the Transformation Institute, your holistic life healer. And holistic life healing comes from working with the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit. And so I provide services that consist of several different wellness modalities. As a Christian, I begin and end every session with prayer. I use essential oils. I use guided meditation. I also use counseling services to identify the root cause of a person's issue. I identify the root cause because the Bible says that we are transformed by the renewing of our minds. So unless our minds are renewed, we can try any number of healing processes, but the bottom line is it does not fulfill us until we identify our thinking process. So 20% of what we hear comes from outside sources, and only 20% of that let me back up. 80% of what we hear comes from outside sources that we do not understand. We just receive it as truth for ourselves. Only 20% of what we hear is processed information, and we make a conscious decision as to whether or not we will allow that information to become truth for us. So as a part of the healing process, we have to identify why we think the way we think. Once we understand the thought process, then we can change what we think about so that we can come into an awareness of how our thoughts create. Our thoughts are things. And so that is my byline, thoughts are things.
All right, Yvonne McCoy, stand right there, Miss Yvonne, Reverend. All right, real quick, did you want to tell, are you needing help with your business, or what is it that you're asking for your business?
I'm asking for promotion because people don't know what they don't know. We said that earlier. We go to the doctors all the time for root cause problems, but doctors only treat the symptoms. So most itises come from traumatic, emotional experiences.
So you're asking for marketing?
Yes.
For your business. Okay, marketing for her business. Teresa, you looked so intrigued by what she was saying. What do you want to say? What do you think about her business?
I think it's fantastic. I think a lot of people are looking for these alternative and for a lot of people not alternative at all forms of healing. And so it's awesome to hear that you've got this service. Where's your business located right now?
I am located in the Middletown area.
Okay.
205 Town Park Circle, Middletown.
Excellent. And how do you currently market your business? How do you get the word out?
Really word of mouth, but I do have a website, www.holisticlifehealer.com.
Super, thank you.
Yes.
All right.
I have a nonprofit that I'd like to talk about.
Okay, go ahead. If you win, you can be really good in mine. Dr. Johnson, you looked really intrigued. You're a woman of faith. You seemed very taken aback. Oh, Ben, go ahead, Ben. Go ahead, Ben. Go ahead.
You know, I would suggest, Reverend, that you seem like an influencer, so I would get on Instagram and do more videos of your beautiful message that you just gave us. That's a good way to market yourself.
All right.
I think it's a really great idea. I think you've chosen a good part of town to put it in, and I think you should franchise in other parts of town as well, across the board. I have been waiting actually for somebody to aggressively go after the meditation market from a Christian perspective.
Yes.
So I think if you really play into that and just go after it boldly, there are a lot of Christians meditating that are not doing so openly because of a connotation to it. So I think everything you're doing, putting in the science behind it too, and putting in the psychology is just phenomenal. So.
All right. Carl Bracely.
I was just gonna say real quickly, you have your base already built in. So in marketing, you always want to start with what you have. And so I would start with the church community in terms of how you can start working with the church community or the faith-based community, not just, so that's the whole faith-based community. I would start there, and that's how you can build your base and really grow from there.
Okay.
All right, great advice there, Reverend McCoy. We'll allow you to give your information here at the end. We'll give it to
Olivia Jones. I am the co-owner of Moments to Remember Event Management. We highlight multiple events, but one of the things that we are known for is not waiting to create, but we create. We create our own events, such as networking events through the peer group of Louisville, Kentucky, and one of the other things called movie mixers, where you can come to the movies, have entertainment, light appetizers, and your movie ticket for as low as $20. One of the things that we're looking for is just getting funding so that people that are not always able to get all the way out to the movie theater that we actually have a contract with, Escape Theaters, maybe we can do something such as get them a bus so that they can come out to the events. That's one of the things that our people have said is we really want to come to your events, but we're not able to get out there. So we would like be able to reach us in that way. And with our events, one of the things that we help people with is that we set up payment plans. So as long as you come to us in enough time so that we can go ahead and get that set up for you, you can have an event just as nice as anyone else paying $10,000, but you've actually paid into it to a certain amount of time, and then we actually create ways where you can get what you want at a cheaper price through talking to the different venues and other entrepreneurs that are actually working to put on the event. So if you want to get in touch with us, you can reach us at moments2remember.co, and our number is 502-709-9103. Thank y'all so much.
Great job. Miss Elizabeth Casito, you like to party. You like a good party. What did you think about Miss JC's pitch? She likes to party. Okay.
Of course I like to party, but what I didn't understand, tell me something. Like, so put money in and
ways for people to be able to get transportation. So say we get a bus or a van or something like that, we would actually have someone come out and pick people up at maybe a central location for everyone to meet up at, and then they would take them out to the movie theater so that they can actually come to the event, such as for a fundraiser, because we set up the movie mixers as fundraisers also.
All right, gotcha. All right, Teresa, you look confused. Did you understand it?
I understood and then I got confused. Let me just ask. So you plan your own events, you plan events for other people, but when you plan events, you do them for fundraisers for other organizations?
We do them for other organizations, and if to say there's a movie coming out, like the movie Little is coming out, we actually set it up so that people can come out to see the movie themselves as a family, or if we have an organization that's doing a fundraiser, we'll set it up the price for like $5 more, and then they'll be able to get those funds towards their fundraiser.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
All right, everyone, round of applause for Miss J.C. All right, last but not least.
Good evening, everybody. My name is James Bennett, and I represent Studio West Photography and Video. We cover special events, weddings, and whatever they call us. But my son challenged me a year ago, and we wrote a business plan. He wants us to extend our services to streaming, live streaming, your news, your community news, your special events, and get them online where everybody that couldn't come or wanted to come can get it. So our business plan needed some monies, and we wanted to grow art shows and community, church, fraternity, sorority events, and have it streaming. You know what I mean? You know, everybody's IT or AI, so we wanted to put it online. So we cover practically everything out here, but we wanted to make it real. Boom.
Mic drop. Hey, before you, okay, let the judges deliberate. Carl Braisley, marketing guy, what did you think? Do you think he gave a clear vision of what this business is going to be and what it needs help with?
So I think you started off great, and then you kind of wavered when you start trying to explain like other things you wanted to do. So I was a little bit unclear in terms of what you really wanted the money for, because you talked about your business plan, you talked about going from just photography to movies, and then you talked about the use of technology and how people use this technology. I think you have a service that's in high demand, but always, whenever you put together a marketing plan, you always want to think about, your target market, who you're going to hit and what you need to do to hit that target market. And so it got a little unclear, but I think I had a good idea of where you were going. I'm just not sure what you wanted the money for.
All right, Ben, but did you want to answer that question real quick?
Yeah.
Real quick.
The details are in the business plan, and I didn't know I had to present it today, and it's more detailed. Like he and I wrote it up, whatever.
But you grow your business, so you want money to grow your business.
Yeah, true.
I like the streaming aspect of what you're planning to do. I've got a suggestion for you. In June we celebrate I Am Ali all over this neighborhood and all over the city, and it's not always covered by the regular news. So maybe you guys can stream it. There's plenty of them.
All right, Mr. James Bennett. Real quick, you guys, today is James's birthday. Hey, James, congratulations. Thank you. She's got the sauce, everybody. Hey, thanks to our judges, Carl Braisley, Yvonne, Miss. Information on how to sign up for the Foundry is right there in the back. God bless. Good night.
Good night. Okay, these are the people from today's event. The judges, the sponsors. And I want to thank them for today's opportunity to film a very nice event. We had fun. And it's not if you win or lose, it's how you play the game. Thank you very much.
One last one, I'll let you go.